Hi everybody, it's Miss Jaffe here. I want to show you how to access and use your King County Library System student account. Every student in the district has one of these accounts. It's a partnership between the library system and the school district. And what it does is it gives you access to all of the digital materials available, including ebooks and audiobooks, which is what I want to show you today. If you have a King County Library card of your own, that is separate from this card, and that's the card that you need to use if you want to check out print books. But today we're going to focus on audiobooks and ebooks available to all of you through your school account. So you're going to go to Clever, and you're going to log in with your Google account, and we're going to scroll to the bottom of the page, and we're going to find the King County Library System icon at the very bottom under library, and it's going to take you to the student account page. And that page looks different than the regular King County Library System page because we are just at the student account page. I do want to caution you against this login button up there. Just ignore it. Pretend it does not exist. It does not have anything to do with your student account. So I want to scroll down till I find the middle high school college student area. And now I'm going to scroll down until I find the ebooks and downloadable audiobooks for teens. Select that. And they've done a really nice job of organizing these into categories that make it really fun for browsing. So you can see where it's social justice and activism, paranormal fiction, teen beach reads. Scroll to the bottom of the page and you'll see there's just all these different categories of how they've organized them. So that's a really fun way to browse. Notice where it says see all. Not only will that allow us to see all the books under social justice and activism, but this is an important thing to know about. So I'm going to select it because it will also give you additional filtering options on the left. So you can say, I want to see everything that's just available now, or I want to see everything. You can take a look at different subject areas, and you can go to more and see how they've broken it down by subject within the ebooks and audiobooks. Another thing that could be useful for you, the interest levels, where they've broken it down by grade level. So that's useful, can be. And text difficulty is another thing that might be useful for you. So let's go to the top again. And I just want to point out, you can tell if something's available that way. And then also down here when it says borrow, those are the things you want to look for. But we're in the available. Notice audiobook versus ebook. So let's go ahead and borrow this ebook. This is the first of 3 books called March 1, 2, and 3, graphic nonfiction about John Lewis. It's a really great series. He just passed away this summer. Let's go ahead and borrow this book. And so I'm going to select borrow. And this is the point at which it's going to ask you for your student student account number for King County Library System. Everybody's is going to start out with 402. That's our school district number. So everybody's going to have to be 402. And then everybody's going to add a 0. And then you're going to have your Skyward student number is what's next. So 402 for everybody, and then 0 for everybody, and then your Skyward student ID number. What I'm using is just kind of a fake number that the library gave me to use for demonstration purposes. So my number is not going to be as long as yours, but it does start with the 4020. And then your PIN is going to be like my PIN here. It's going to be the last 4 digits of your student ID number. Last 4 digits of your student ID number. In this case, it's 0144 because that's my quote unquote student number up there. Sign in. And it'll take just a second because it wants to know it's me to borrow a book. And I'm going to borrow this book. It borrows for 21 days. And so now I can borrow it. And the way I want to use it is I'm just going to read it in my browser. That's just the easiest thing to do. So that's what I'm going to do. And sure enough, there it is in my browser, which is pretty amazing, which is really great. So that is just the basics of how to use this, which is really great. And my recording is just about to end. I don't have very many minutes on this. I will show you in another recording how you can look at your account and see what you've borrowed and how to return things. So I'm going to stop.